Some of you love to rescue people. I get it. It can be very heartfelt, especially if you follow Christ and you think to yourself, people are hurting. I need to get in the water and really save them. Well, may I share with you an antidote that has saved me from frying my circuit board from working with people for over 23 years. This is an illustration that was given by a motivational kind of speaker who was encouraging me when I was a teacher in a room full of people years and years ago. He had his handheld microphone and he was pacing back and forth in a very worked up kind of state of mind. And he said, I know you teachers, you love your students, and I know that you want to take your students home and care for them and meet their needs. He said, but you can't do that. He says, you've got to stay in the boat. So there's the key. He said, imagine you're in this little tiny rowboat with all those little life rings, the kind that the lifeguards throw out, and you look over and you see somebody in the water. He says, you don't jump in the water, you stay in the boat. You're no good in the water. So here's the takeaway, sports fans. If you have a friend or a boyfriend or a spouse or a family member, and they're in the water, I mean, they're flailing around, we have to stay in the boat. You have those life rings. You have permission to throw life rings. Throw them in the water. But you're no good in the water. You have to stay in the boat. I can't tell you how many times I've shared this with people, and they've thanked me because, and it's not original, they thank me because it saved them from overhelping people. This is something that all of my colleagues that I work with, we share the same thing. You see, we're not jumping in the water. The life rings, as you know, represent helps, prayers, advisement, care. But jumping in the water, every lifeguard knows that when someone's thrashing about in the water, if a lifeguard goes and saves a person who's flailing, the lifeguard gets drowned because the person will press down on you to get their air. They literally, in times of crisis in lifeguarding, they train you that if a person's thrashing, they have to get exhausted and go under before you can actually go in the water and take them out. What does that mean for us? Practically speaking, stay in the boat. Someone's flailing around in the water in their life, and you throw them a life ring and they throw that life ring off, throw them another one. Throw them another one. Keep throwing them life rings. You see, you're no good in the water. Stay in the boat. Nobody asked you to be super lifeguard saving people. You will thank me. Imagine the next time your buddy or your colleague hits you up and they're giving you the long list of complaints. The question you need to ask yourself, do I jump in the water or do I stay in the boat and throw a life ring? And I want you to pay attention that when you provide your helps, if they throw off the helps, then you've got a person that's just going to cause you to keep going around and around and around. Stay in the boat. You're welcome.